Assalamualaikum. Welcome to my channel. Alisha Rizvi here. So the topic of concern today is set. First of all, we discuss that what is set. A set is basically a well-defined collection of distinct objects which are called elements. Means any type of collection of anything, just like collection of stars, a collection of months, collection of flowers, or any type of collection is called sets, or the elements included in which are called elements. The set are usually denoted by ABC to XYZ, or you can denote it by as you like. Means small XYZ, small ABC, or 1 2 3, any type of. Okay, so let's move some important sets of number. We have many different kinds of set and many important sets of number. Some of them are discussed here. First we have sets of natural number. Set of natural number, you all know about it, that n is equal to, it is represented by capital N is equal to 1 2 3 and so on, up to infinity, because we don't know the nth position of the natural number. So we just simply write and so on. Then we have the sets of whole number, which is starting from 0 1 2 3. The difference between natural number and whole number is basically the difference of 0. In whole number we have 0, and in natural number we don't have 0. Then we have set of odd number. You all know about odd number starting from 1 3 5 and so on. Then we have a set of even number. Even number are basically multiples of 2, so it's starting from 2, and it is denoted by capital E equals to 2 4 6 and so on. So these are basically the important sets of number. Now move on. Now we discuss that we have different type of sets. There are many kind of sets, just like empty set, singleton set, finite set, infinite set, equal set, equivalent set, universal set, subset, proper subset, superset, proper superset, and power set. So now we discuss some of the important type of set. First we discuss that what is finite set. A set with a limited number of elements. This is just the basic and the most easiest definition of finite set. If we have example here, that A equals to dog, cat, fish and frog. You can understand with the definition of finite set that a set with a limited number of elements. Any type of limited number of elements means the student in a class or the month in a year, anything which is finite, then it will become a finite set. We have thousands of example of finite set. I think you all understand that what is finite set. So now move on to next example, next definition, which is infinite set. Infinite set is basically a set with an unlimited number of elements. Example, n is equal to 1 2 3 4 and 5. Infinite set are those number which we don't know that where it ends. Matlab we don't know that the ending position, means we only write that end so on. We don't know the end position, so we just write just little dots and show them that end so on, and it goes up to infinity. So I hope you all understand that, all understand the difference between finite set and infinite set. Okay, it's very easy. Finite set, what is finite set? Finite set, a set with a limited number of elements. And what is infinite set? A set with an unlimited number of elements. Okay, now how many of you know about equal and equivalent set? Anyone of you know about equal and equivalent set? No? So no problem, we discuss it. What is equal set? Equal sets are two or more sets having the same element. What is equal set? Equal sets are two or more sets having the same elements. Example we have that set A equals to elements 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, and the set B we have the elements 5, 10, 15, 20 and 25. So what we know about the definition of equal set, we get that equal set are two or more set having the same element. Same element means both the sets have the same elements, but the position of the elements may be changed. Okay, may be changed or may not be changed, so it will called equal set. And what is equivalent set? Equivalent set are two or more set with the same cardinality. What is equivalent set? Equivalent set are two or more sets with the same cardinality. Okay, what we get that example, set C equals to elements 1, 3, 5, 7, and set D equals to 9, 11, 13 and 15. So what we get from the definition, that equivalent set of set C have 4 elements and equivalent set of set D equals to also have 4 elements. So we called it we call that set C and set D both are equivalent to each other and both are equivalent set. Why? Because set C and set D both have equal number of elements. And in equal set, what we see, we have to see the same element. If the given sets, if the given two sets are having same elements, then we called it the equal set. Or if the sets having same cardinality or the same numbers, so we called it equivalent set. I hope you all understand the difference between equal set and the equivalent set. Both are very easy. Okay, so the next and very important topic of the sets operation is union. Union is basically set A, set B. We can denote it. We can denote union by simply U, like we show here that A union B. This U is basically union. This U is basically union. So we have A union B equals to X belongs to A or X belongs to B. Let's discuss it with the example. We have A equals to set 1, 2, 3, 4 and B equals to set 3, 4, 6 and 8. What we do in set operation of union, we do that A union B, we have to write that A union B equals to set, and we write it in the order of we have. Means we know the counting order, that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Exactly in this way, the order we have to know, we have to write it in that order, that A union B equals to 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 and 8. Why we don't write 5? Because we don't have 5 in set A or either in set B. So we basically write the element of 1 from set A, then 2 also from set A, then we see that 3 and 3 both are common in A set and B set. So we write it only one time, and same case for 4, so we also write it in 4 times. Then we don't have 5, so we don't write it. Then what we have 6. We in set B we simply write 6, and then what we have 8. I hope you all understand the union. Now we discuss the intersection of sets. The intersection of two sets A and B, denoted by A intersection B, is a set of all elements that belong to both set A and B. Let's discuss it with an example. Let A equals to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and let B equals to 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. What we get to know about it from the definition, we have to write the element that belong to both set. both set means it have to belong from set A and also from set B. So what we get, that we write it that A intersection B, then only see the common elements between both set. So one in set A but not one in set B. Then we look for 2 but we don't have 2 in set B. Then we look for 3 but we also don't have 3 in set B. Then we look for 4. Yeah, we have 4 in set B, so we write it here. Then look for 5, we have 5 in both sets, so we write here. Then 7 and 8 both are not present in both sets, so we don't write here. Okay, so basically it's very easy. Union and intersection. I hope you understand that what is union and intersection, and please concentrate the difference between, because it's very easy, but if you don't practice it, it will become very difficult for you. Okay, so keep practicing for it. Inshallah, in next video I will show you the some example of union and intersection, because it's very important topic. It will study in many classes, starts from metric, then inter, then graduation. It used in every classes, so we have to focus in it. Okay, so like, share, comment and subscribe to my channel. Till then, Allah Hafiz, and that's it. Thank you for your time and attention.